Wait, is this giving like a YM? I'm coming down the stairs and I just got sold to One Direction because I feel like with the glasses and my hair up in a bun. Better times. Anyways, I was really proud of this latest music video of mine called Break My Heart. It just broke 1.7 million, million with an M, views. Hands down my most viewed music video. And I'm really proud of it because I came up with it all myself, directed it with my older brother. Like, it's all run by my friends. I'm a big Audrey Hepburn fan. And I was really proud because there were so many Audrey Hepburn references and like classic movie references featuring Audrey Hepburn that no one is talking about. So I guess I have to teach you guys everything. I wanted to reveal all of the Audrey Hepburn references. I went through and there's like actually kind of a lot. And I was really proud of it. So, how do I screen record? Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, so already this intro, for those of you who know, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Immediately the intro, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and I have to say, I was really proud of it because I actually composed that intro. And I made it myself on my little Logic Pro, on my little laptop, in my room, like one night. Thank you very much. I was very, very, very proud of it. Already, first scene, scene one, we come in and he's the flower boy. And for those of you who have seen the amazing movie My Fair Lady, you know that Eliza Doolittle starts off as a flower girl in Covent Gardens, and then she meets the rich dude, and then he gives her a makeover and like blah, 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 blah. The whole music video, in case you haven't picked up on it, is actually a gender-flipped version of My Fair Lady. So I'm the rich man because I said, Mom, I am a rich man. And the guy is like the flower boy. Then I discover him when he gives me flowers. I'm like, let me give you a makeover. That's like the whole premise of the video right there. My Fair Lady. If you haven't seen it, 10 out of 10 recommend. So anyways, that's where the flower boy, he comes in. He doesn't have a name. He's just flower boy. So then we're giving him a makeover. He's in his little 3-piece suit. This look right here. Ugh. One of my favorite looks. A reference to Funny Face. Audrey Hepburn, that scene, she's coming down the stairs. There's a classic picture of her coming down the stairs in her red dress, red strapless gown, white gloves, red scarf, holding the scarf above her head. I loved that outfit. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I need it. Done. Need. Immediately, yes. So this outfit is a reference to that movie. Oh. Wait, I have so many references. This scene where he's feeding me chocolates, again, the way I was blushing, the way I was like, oh, and then after one of the takes, he like came and he like was like, oh, you have chocolate, hold on, like let me, and I was like, chill. Anyways, that's not the point. In My Fair Lady, there's this one scene where the professor who discovers Audrey Hepburn and like gives her a makeover, he says, okay, if she learns how to say the words properly, she can have some chocolate, and like brings out a tray of chocolate. So this, I was like, how can I have an excuse to eat chocolate in the video? And I said, I know, I am going to make him feed me chocolate, and that's his reward. It's like, if he gives me a kiss on the cheek, he gets to feed me chocolate. The dancing, another My Fair Lady ref, because he obviously has to teach her how to dance. And so they dance around the living room, and it all takes place in the professor's house. So, i.e., this is my house, and I'm teaching him how to dance. This scene right here. Yes, this. So many things. Number one, the newspaper, which I actually made myself. Your girl was staining with the tea bags, like printed it out, was hot gluing things. It was like arts and crafts, true arts and crafts. If you notice, it's called the Covent Times. Another My Fair Lady reference, because the scene at the beginning that I mentioned with the flower girl and Eliza Doolittle, and then he comes and he's like, I'm going to teach you how to speak, happens in Covent Gardens. This pink dress, also a reference to My Fair Lady. Let me find a better clip. So you can see flower belt, flower necklace, the shoes right here also have a flower on it. I made all of those. You know, I'm just so crafty like that. So I made all of those and reference to a beautiful pink outfit at the end of My Fair Lady. Ugh, and then like it had a high collar, it had a hat. Stunning. Literally one of my favorite outfits to this day. Then we get to the Ascot. For those of you who know, in My Fair Lady, they go to the horse racing, the Ascot. And everybody has to wear black and white, and it's like a whole thing. And, my favorite outfit in the movie. It is incredible. And so I was like, I'm going to do my best. So I made the gloves, made the parasol myself, and to reference this outfit. Ooh, okay. The Marilyn Monroe magazine. Not a direct reference to anything necessarily, but I did want to use it to like set the scene and like set the time period. Because so basically I'm imagining that this is kind of set in the 1950s, 60s, which is when Audrey Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe, like those girlies, they were really popular. And so this was my kind of like way of setting the mood. This is not a reference to an Audrey Hepburn thing. The reference that I used for this was that one meme, where like the guy is walking with the girl and then another girl walks by and like the guy is looking at the girl that's walking by and then the girl that's like next to the guy is looking at him. That was the like exact meme. I literally like showed this to my friend Christina, who's the girl, and Blake, and I was like, guys, this is what we're doing. And they got it. Like we nailed it. So that was the reference for this one. Let me find a good shot. Yes. So the necklace, the earrings, and the hair pieces that you can't really see in this right now, those were reference to, there's a white outfit in My Fair Lady that's iconic. I think like Kendall Jenner referenced it at her Met Gala look a couple years ago. Iconic. It's so good. And it has this like square cut dress, like white jeweled dress with a beautiful necklace and beautiful earrings. And then she has her hair up in this like beautiful like top knot with little jewels in her hair. So I wanted to reference that. So it's like a red version of that basically. And my roommate actually made the jewelry. So she did the necklace and the earrings, like handmade it herself. So all the crafty girlies, what can I say? That right there. I think this is the last reference in the video. I called it a movie. In the movie. In My Fair Lady, there's like this whole big fight scene between Audrey's character Eliza and the professor. And she's like really upset, and it's right after she's worn this beautiful, like her white sparkly dress with the big choker, and she like goes home and she flings herself on the couch, and it's so dramatic. And I loved how dramatic it was, and I loved that it was so, it was just like elegant, but like so dramatic and like so real. I was like, yeah, I do be flinging myself on the couch sometimes. Like we've been there. So I was like, we must include that, and really to capture the drama. The end. So shout out my girl Audrey. Thanks guys for the 1.7 million views on my YouTube video. So guess we'll have to make some more. Give the people what they want. But yeah, that's it. The end.